Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Star Football. If you're new here, you know what to do, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Today we're talking about the Nigeria Super Eagles squad for the double-header game against Libya. Some Nigerians are not happy with it. In fact, most Nigerians are not happy with the players that have been called up. We'll be talking about that in this video, so subscribe and hit the notification bell if you haven't. So before we get into it, let's look at the squad list. Goalkeepers, we have Amas Obasogi, then Madoka Okoye, Stanley Nwabali. Then defenders, we have Benjamin Tanimu, Bright Osai Samuel, Bruno Yemechi, Calvin Bassi, Ola Aino, Semi Ajayi, and William Truss Ekong. Midfielders, we have Alex Iwobi, Ahassan Yusuf, Fisayo Dele Bashiru, Frank Onyeka, Rafael Onyedika, Wilfred Ndidi. Strikers, that's the forwards. We have Ademola Lukman, Chidera Ejuke, Kelechi Iheanacho, Moses Simon, Samuel Chukwueze, Taiwo Awoniyi, and Victor Boniface. Now, Victor Osimhen, before we go into that, Victor Osimhen is not in this particular squad list because he suffered an injury. That's what Galatasaray said. They said he's going to be out for 6 weeks. But there are also reports in Turkey that is stating that Osimhen will be back like few days after the international window closes. So we'll wait to see if that reports are true. So today we're talking about why Nigerians are actually disappointed in this squad list. They are disappointed. They are not happy with the squad list. We're talking about that today. First of all, we start with Benjamin Tanimu. Benjamin currently plays for Crawley Town, but he's yet to make an appearance for them this season. It's been long he played a competitive game. The last time he was called to the Super Eagles squad for that's last month, he did not feature in a single minute. 22-year-old has not played football for a very long time, but miraculously he's still getting a call-up. They want to know why. Is it there under merit, or someone is being told to include Benjamin Tanimu in this Super Eagles squad? It doesn't make sense. What has he done? He hasn't played very well. So why is Benjamin Tanimu in the Super Eagles squad? That is one of the reasons, or one of the players people are not happy with, that this player has been included in the Super Eagles squad list for this Libya AFCON Qualifiers. That is one of the players. The next player is Kelechi Iheanacho. If you follow me on social media, you know that I'm not a fan of Kelechi Iheanacho. Before, he was really good. He had a desire to play football. At a point, Kelechi Iheanacho stopped caring. That's my opinion, personal opinion. I felt he stopped caring about football. After he got his move to Sevilla, people felt, oh, okay, he's going to bust the La Liga up and all that. But he has played, I think, 4 or 5 games so far this season. He has, if you check his ratings, they are all low. He has added little or nothing to the Sevilla attack. He has been very, 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 very terrible for them. He had a very terrible or torrid start to his Sevilla career. So people are asking, why is Kelechi Iheanacho in this team? We have other strikers, other attackers performing well in Europe. Why are you bringing Kelechi Iheanacho when we have people who are scoring goals, playing well for their teams? Why is Kelechi Iheanacho here? I don't know if any of you can remember the last time Kelechi Iheanacho had a very good game for the Nigerian Super Eagles. I don't think anyone can mention that game on the top of their head without checking. I don't think anyone can do that. So what is he doing in the team? What is he doing? If other players are playing well and they are not getting called up, what motivation, or how do you tell Kelechi Iheanacho? For example, if Kelechi Iheanacho was dropped from this squad, he will know that he's not doing well. Dropping him will motivate him to actually perform well, so he gets a call-up in the future. That is how things are done. Picking someone else will motivate the player so that the next time he will work hard to get that call-up. The next player here is Taiwo Awoniyi. We know he lost his spot after he got that injury. He came back. He has not been playing well for Nottingham Forest. Has been starting games, getting limited time, but he's still getting that call up. Why? We have players like Victor Olatunji and some other players who are there that have scored several goals. We have Josh Maja, that's the top goal scorer in the championship with 7 goals for West Brom, but he's not been called up. Why? We look at all these things, you'll be like, why are Nigerians struggling to score goals? That is the reason. If Victor Boniface gets injured, now Victor Osimhen is not there. If Victor Boniface gets injured in the international window, who will strike for Nigeria? Is it Kelechi Iheanacho, who is yet to find his feet for his club? Is it Taiwo Awoniyi, who his competitive game or his competitive start has been a very long time? I don't know if it's months ago or weeks ago. So this is things you consider when calling out players. Call players who are in form. In case, I know most of them you say, oh, they'll be in the bench. What if someone gets injured? What if Victor Boniface gets injured? Who are you calling up? who has that momentum, who has that confidence, who has been scoring goals to be in the Super Eagles team to lead the attack. That is it. We don't have players like that anymore. Then the last player here is Samuel Chukwueze. Now, this one I'll give him a little bit like benefit of the doubt, because he has been playing really okay when he plays for Nigeria. He has been, you know, creating some magic in the right wing, but he hasn't been playing well for AC Milan. And if you are calling players based on their current form or the performance for the club, I don't think Samuel Chukwueze is a player who should be there. I don't think he should be a player that should be there. We have Crisantus Uche, who has been very good for Getafe. I think calling him to the national team will also motivate him. He has been very good for Getafe. I know he scored only on his debut, but the performance he's been putting in terms of tackling, you know, putting pressure and all other things needed by the coach has been earning him starting like a spot in the starting lineup. Players like that who give the all are the players that should be in the Super Eagles team. So Samuel Chukwueze, if he's there, I won't bat an eye because he plays well for Nigeria sometimes or most times. But for Iheanacho and Taiwo Awoniyi, I will agree with them. People are talking about that. People are questioning why those three players, Samuel Chukwueze, Iheanacho, and Benjamin Tanimu, is in the team. Victor Olatunji played in the Europa League. I felt the Europa League, and he scored. Him playing the Europa League, I thought he was going to tell them that, okay, we have a striker who is doing well in the Europa League. Why not call him to the Nigerian Super Eagles team? But no, we still call players who are not making impacts in their club. All those things screams, or it just reeks of corruption. It just reeks of favoritism. How do we motivate other players who are not actually doing well, but they are not getting the opportunity? So I feel that is what they should look into. I don't think it's being fair to the players who are currently in form. So those are the players everyone is not happy with. If you check the NFF post on social media, everyone is asking the same question I'm actually asking. So talk about the squad. The player I'm actually impressed that is in the squad right here is Chidera Ejuke. Chidera Ejuke has been incredibly good for Sevilla. He's one of their main man. He is very good. Once he gets the ball, he can do anything. So I feel that Chidera Ejuke, if possible, he should start maybe one of the games against Libya, maybe away or home. He should start one of those games because he's very good and very dangerous from the left wing. So I'm very, very happy to see Chidera Ejuke in the squad. Then, as for midfield, Hassan Yusuf. Most people like Hassan Yusuf because of the cameo he had at the Africa Cup of Nations, but it's not my type of player. I don't have anything against him. I don't have anything against him personally, but I don't think he's my type of player. We have Fisayo Dele Bashiru there. We should have also had Tom Dele Bashiru, who is playing very well for Watford. Tom Dele Bashiru should have been the player to replace Hassan Yusuf. But we don't know why Hassan Yusuf is still getting that color, but I feel that Tom Dele Bashiru is a better player and is playing at the top level in the championship, while Hassan Yusuf is playing at the MLS. So I feel Tom Dele Bashiru should have gotten that call up ahead of Hassan Yusuf. Then as for the defenders, I'm actually pleased with the it's the normal players have been calling, apart from the Benjamin Tanimu we talked about earlier. In all, I feel that why people are angry is justified. Their claims are justified because those three players we talked about, they are not performing well for the team. But let's see. They can prove me wrong. They can actually go to the Nigerian Super Eagles and score goals. So they can prove me wrong. Let's see what will happen against Libya. Let's see if these players we have actually called out, the players that people are not happy they've been included, they will actually perform well. I would like to see them play very well, obviously. But if they don't, we just need to have to be honest to ourselves. These players shouldn't be getting the call up to the national teams. I would like to know your thoughts. What do you think about the topic today? Which player were you surprised to see in the Nigeria squad list for this AFCON qualifiers? And which player do you think deserves to be in the Nigerian squad list for the Libya doubleheader? I'd like to know your thoughts in the comment section. Subscribe if you haven't and hit that notification bell. Till next time, guys. Goodbye.